Hi, this is Katie. I'm going to show you how to do a contour line drawing today. A contour drawing is a drawing of the outline of something. So, contorno means outline in Spanish, so it's kind of the same idea. It's the outline of something. I'm going to show you a couple of different kinds of contour drawings. We're going to start with a continuous line drawing. That's a line drawing where you don't pick up your pencil at all. So you just draw one long line to make up something. And then we're going to do a blind contour drawing, which is not looking at the object on the paper that you're drawing, but only looking at the thing that you're drawing. Make sure not to peek. It's really hard, but it's actually super fun and the results are always really amazing. So I'll show you what to do. This is a pretty cool contour drawing of a plant that was abandoned at some point, but you can see they're just drawing the outline of something. So lots of things can be contour drawings. Here are a couple of contour line drawings by Andy Warhol. This one is of onions, different views of an onion. And it's a contour line. It's a drawing of the outside and individual lines. There's a little bit of shading, but it's just made up of a few lines. This is also a contour line drawing by Andy Warhol, 1975 still life. And he uses line to describe the different objects that he's drawing. Let's talk about line a little bit. So we're going to use lines, different kinds of lines to make up the outside of something. And your job will be to use lines to describe something. And we're trying to use, simple kinds of lines and draw what you see. I think that's really important. So we're going to use a regular pencil and printer paper for this. And first we're going to do a continuous line drawing. And that is a drawing where you don't pick up your pencil. And I feel like this is a really good way of doing contour line drawing in a lot of different situations. So I'm going to try to draw this tape with just one continuous line. And so I'm going to put it here so you can see it pretty good. I'm going to draw starting maybe at this part, and I'm just going to use one line for it. You can draw whatever thing you have in your house. I like to draw my hand, but that's a little bit hard. So we're just going to start by doing different things that we see around our homes. And I see the tape inside of here. I'm going to draw the middle of the tape. And I'm trying not to pick up my pencil at all. So I'm going to try to draw the outside of it and just keep on drawing, keep on drawing. And your drawing may not end up looking exactly like the thing, and that is totally cool and fine and normal. So just keep drawing. I think that looks pretty good. Because this is a clear piece of plastic, it's kind of also challenging to draw it. But I'm going to think about drawing something else now too that's just around. I have this Sharpie right here, so let's draw that with one long line. And notice I didn't pick up my pencil once during that, except for at the very end. So I'm putting down my pencil here now. It's just down there on the paper, and then I'm going to start at the bottom of the Sharpie or wherever I want. I don't know. And then not picking it up. That looks pretty cool. Let's see. I mean, really, you could draw anything around you. Shoes are really fun. Kind of a challenge to draw. Maybe we'll draw this pair of scissors. But really, anything that you draw will be a good thing to do for this one. That drawing of the scissors doesn't really look like those scissors very well, but it didn't pick up my pencil one time, and it looks like scissors, so I feel like that was a success. And I think that that's a good way of going about this when you're doing this yourself. Now we're going to practice a blind contour drawing. And that is a drawing where you are not looking at the paper when you draw. This is really hard. And so I recommend putting whatever it is that you're drawing kind of far away, maybe to the side of the room. And I like to do my hand. I'm going to try that. This is a good thing to draw like whenever, you know, because you always have it. It's always there. And it changes a little bit over time. So it's really cool. So I'm going to draw, I'm going to do this thumbs up, but I'm going to put it way over to the side. And I'm not looking at my paper. I know this is hard for you to see, but let's see if I can do an okay job not looking at my paper. And again, see, I'm not actually picking up my pencil at all, because if I do pick up my pencil, a lot of the time it goes down somewhere totally unexpected. So I'll try that to show you what it's like. It's a lot easier to make it look more like your hand or whatever it is if you use a continuous line drawing for this, but you don't have to. It's just that you're drawing the outside of it or the lines that you see, and you're not shading, you're not worrying about stuff like that. Let's see. I feel like maybe I'm done. Whoa, that looks amazing actually. It looks a lot more like my hand than I expected. Now for the blind contour drawing, a lot of the time I've heard people say good advice is to move really slowly. So I think my first example, I moved too fast, and I often do that. And it'll look a lot less like the thing that you're trying to draw if you're moving quickly. So I'm gonna draw, I feel like it's nice to draw a person or something, but I'm gonna try this apple. I feel like it'll be relatively easy, hopefully. Remember, I'm not looking at my picture at all. I'm not looking at my paper. I'm moving kind of slow, taking my time, thinking about the apple. And I'm going to do, like, I'm just using lines, but see a couple of different lines in there. And you can notice here that I did not, because I didn't look at it, those lines of the circle didn't connect at all. That's totally normal. It's actually a really fun and cool thing to try doing. It helps you practice seeing different things. Here's a lemon. Let's see what happens when I do that. My lemon has a cool stem on it, so I'm going to focus on that a little bit. That looks a lot like the lemon, actually. There's my lemon. This is a really fun project, and there are lots of different ideas. If you need more ideas about contour drawings, look online. Have fun!